scratch division. Your leader at plus 317 is Eliza Sherp. Second place at plus 234 is Trevor Courtney. In third place at plus 206. And I want to mention also, because I did mention it earlier, not only had a 300 for game number 2, but he shot 800 for the first 3 games qualifying. Brody Wildenman. Fourth place at plus 187 is Jordan Shell. Fifth place at plus 174 is Cameron Carl. And your sixth and final qualifier for the scratch division at plus 172 is Nick Tomlinson. 172 to make today's finals in scratch. Okay, handicap division. Your leader at plus 288 is Hunter DeToli. Second place at plus 203 is Jackson Coy. Alright, we had a tie for third.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour live on YouTube. Major number 7, which in a normal year would be the kickoff to the second half of our season. Due to COVID, God only knows where we are on our schedule. I got a treat for everybody today. Joining me on the channel today, flying up from his winter home off the Keys of Florida, mystery guest. State your name.
We should just make him think about it all day. It is, it's a lot colder up here than it was down in the Keys.
It is, I'm sure.
Always good to get old Skip Moyer back on the mic for another weekend.
So it looks like the snow is gone from here. We were on like the school district 1.5 hour delay today.
Yeah.
So we started at 12 and just had our 6 games of qualifying. We had no match play today. We went right to the finals.
Hour and a half delay with a modified kindergarten.
Yes, exactly. And no gold pins today, apparently. So
still can't get in my shed.
There's, about 3 feet of snow or so in front of your shed. So,
well, sometimes when they plow, they put it at the most inconvenient places.
I don't understand why your wife hasn't shoveled that out yet, but
I'll have to ask her when I get home today.
She wants that pizza for dinner tonight, right?
She needs to work on her priorities.
That's right. So, for this major, we always have a special finals today. We do it NFL playoff style. Now, not the new way. We do it the old way. Go ahead and explain it there, Skip.
The top 6 teams make the finals.
Teams?
Teams. Well,
Teams?
Yeah, well, he said NFL, so it had me thinking. Seeds 3, 4, 5, and 6 will bowl. In the first match, 3 bowls 6, 4 bowls 5. Winners of those 2 matches based on seeding will face the 1 and the 2 seeds. And then the winner of those 2 matches will go head-to-head for the title.
Yes.
So the first and second seeds in each division will have the first game off.
That is correct. So we'll get everybody lined up and we'll get it started. The idea is for us to be done by about 5:15 or so we can be home by the time the game starts. By the way, let me know who you think is going to win today and the score. What do you think, Skip?
I don't know. I've been really back and forth on this all week.
Okay.
I really like the Chiefs. I think it's hard to stop them. They're just the total package right now as far as NFL teams. But if anybody could put a damper on that, it is Tom Brady.
Yes.
I think the difference in score is going to be 7 or less points. I think it's going to be very close.
I believe I picked the Mets over the Celtics.
You did.
I did. Actually, on my other YouTube channel, Fats TV, my official prediction was Tampa Bay 35, Kansas City 33. So I actually had Tom winning yet another Super Bowl. But I actually think if Tampa gets out to a lead, that's not good for Tampa.
Right.
Kansas City seems, as soon as they get down, especially if they get down by double digits, they just turn it on. So again, message board is live and operational. Let me know who you think is going to win and a final score.
Jackson, Lacey, Mason. Taylor. Okay, so regular old school NFL bracket finals today. Okay, not the current season, last season. Okay, there's 6 people. Top 2 get a bye. So Eliza and Trevor, you have a bye. Hunter and Jackson, you have a bye. Okay. So the first match is 3 versus 6 and 4 versus 5. 1-game match. Winners will then advance to both seeds 1 and 2, depending on your seeding.
So, Tournament Director Matt is explaining to the seeds how we're going to handle the tournament today.
So that those 2 semifinals will go each other for the title. Okay. Your first match, 3, 6, 4, 5. For example, scratch. You'll be on 3 and 4 for 3, 6, 4, 5. Then the 1, 2 semifinal matches will be on the opposite pair. We'll flip, and then we'll come back to this pair for the final match. Okay. So it'll be 4 bowlers twice and then 2 bowlers for the final. Okay? For handicap, I'll put the difference of your 2 handicaps in the computer, which they should already be there. There they are. Okay? So when you come into your matches, you get 3 balls of practice on each lane. And once we get to the title match, the higher seed will have choice of lane choice. But for Eliza and Trevor, you can use lane 1 will be the practice lane for the scratch side. Jackson and Hunter, lane 8 will be your practice lane. Okay? Alright?
So we'll line them up for player introductions, and then the first match will get moving. Scratch will bowl their first game on 3 and 4. Then they'll move to 5 and 6, and then the finals will be back on 3 and 4. Handicap will start on 5 and 6, and then their second game will be on 3 and 4, and then they will move back to 5 and 6 for the finals. We will have both matches going at the same time. So 3 versus the 6 and 4 versus the 5 will be at the same time. The lowest seed remaining then will take on the number 1 seed, and the higher seed remaining will take on the number 2 seed. We had a pretty rowdy crowd here today, too, when they were announcing who was making it. Got a little loud down here.
Yeah.
That's what we like to hear. Thank you for the good luck, Nick. I appreciate that. I always like to be able to do good on the show. All right, so it looks like we are just about ready. All right, take it away, Matt.
Check. Okay, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to 222 Dutch Lanes for the finals of today's PJBT Major. Despite the snow, we are here with a modified format today. We just finished qualifying, and now the top 6 have advanced to our NFL bracket final for today. It'll be a total of 3 games. The top 2 seeds got a bye. It'll be seeds 3 and 6 and seeds 4 and 5. 1 game match for round 1. Round 2 will be seeds 1 and 2 rejoin the 2 winners. And then the 2 semifinalist winners will bowl each other for the title. Time to introduce our top 6 in each division. Starting with the scratch division, our number 6 seed from Lancaster, PA, Nick Tomlinson.
In the scratch division, your number 6 seed, Nick Tomlinson.
Competing in the first round of the finals, our number 5 seed from Freeland, PA, Cameron Carl.
Cameron Carl, your number 5 seed.
Also competing in the first round of the finals, our number 4 seed from Lancaster, PA, Jordan Shell.
Jordan Shell, your number 4 seed.
Also competing in the first round of the finals, our number 3 seed from Somerset, PA, Brody Wildenman.
Brody Wildenman, your number 3 seed. By the way, he shot
And then our
300
top 2 seeds,
and
our
an
number
800
2
today.
seed from Blowball, Pennsylvania, Trevor Courtney.
Trevor Courtney, your number 2 seed.
And our tournament leader for today at plus 317 for 6 games from Fredericksburg, PA, Eliza Shirk.
And your tournament leader,
Holy
averaging
fans, let's
almost
have a nice hand for our 6
253,
finalists.
Eliza Shirk.
Okay, now it is time to introduce our 6 handicap finalists. Our number 6 seed from Hazel Township, PA, Nick Michaels.
Nick Michaels, your number 6 seed in the handicap division.
Our number 5 seed competing in the first round of the finals from Lidditz, PA, Taylor Miller.
Taylor Miller, your number 5 seed.
Also competing in the first round of the finals, our number 4 seed from Brownstown, PA, Mason Muckle.
Mason Muckle, your number 4 seed.
Right down the street.
Also
Yes.
competing in the first round of the finals, our number 3 seed from Conestoga, PA, Lacey Slaymaker.
Lacey Slaymaker, your number 3 seed.
And then our top 2 seeds, our number 2 seed from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, Jackson Coy.
Jackson Coy, your number 2 seed.
And your tournament leader at plus 288 for 6 games today from New Oxford, PA, Hunter Detoli.
Hunter Detoli, your
Bowling fans, let's have a
Number
nice
1
hand for
seed.
our 6 handicap finalists for today's PJBT.
All right, so we'll get the lanes on for practice. They'll get 3 shots on each of their.
We are about
Lanes?
to begin round 1.
So today they were bowling on PJBT pattern number 10. Number 10. Played pretty easy today, Skip.
It certainly did.
We'll see if
All you had to do was aim for the one in the middle and they all fell
Yeah.
over.
we'll see how this. Now these lanes were oiled this morning and haven't been touched since. There was no games of qualifying down this end of the house, so it'll be interesting to see how they play compared to how the early games played not long after they oiled.
Yeah, especially with the pair sitting for at least 6 hours.
Yes,
And it is a little colder down here.
it is.
This might benefit somebody like a Brody Wilderman who really started off hot today.
It could. Yes, he shot his 300 in game 2.
And his ball just took a U-turn.
Let's get some scoreboards up here. So looking at our finalists, our number 1 seed in the scratch division, Eliza Shirk. She had games of 248, 289, 258, 258, 228, 236. Plus 317. That's a pretty good day. Your number 2 seed, Trevor Courtney, had games of 214, 220, 290, 229, 245, 236 to get to plus 234. Good afternoon, Nicole. Number 3 seed, Brody Wilderman.
They actually let people name Nicole on this channel?
She has to pay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
$39.95? Is it?
Yes.
Or has that gone up?
No. It goes up next week.
Okay.
You know. And she has to wear a mask while she watches. Brody Wilderman, number 3 seed, 244, 300, 256, 208, 203, 195. Plus 206. Jordan Shell, your number 4 seed, 234, 268, 266, 234, 194, 186. Plus 187. Cameron Carl, your number 5 seed, 229, 223, 217, 205, 278, 222. You get to plus 174. Nick Tomlinson. 246, 268, 185, 254, 233, 186 to plus 172. So it took plus 172 to make it onto the show today. In the handicap division, Hunter DeToli is your top seed. With his handicap, he had games of 232, 210, 242, 309. You don't hear that too often. 212 and 283 to get to plus 288. Jackson Coy, your number 2 seed. He had games with handicap of 215, 219, 236, 276, 254, 203 to get to plus 203. Lacey Slaymaker, your number 3 seed. She had games with handicap of 204, 238, 193, 235, 217, 217 to get to plus 104. Mason Muckle, your number 4 seed. He had games of 194, 216, 244, 214, 231, 205 to get to plus 104. So he and Lacey were tied. Lacey got the higher seed by the fact that her last game was higher than Mason's last game. That's how we break ties here. Taylor Miller, your number 5 seed, had games with handicap of 239, 246, 196, 232, 175, 191, plus 79. And Nick Michaels rounds out your top 6. Games with handicap of 166, 238, 230, 250, 216, 171 to get to plus 71. So it's a plus 71 on the handicap side to make the cut. So on the handicap side, Lacey is going to be taking on Nick. Nick is getting 4 pins. Mason is going to be taking on Taylor. Mason is getting 91 pins. So Taylor's got some work to do.
Yeah. Just got to make your spares and let the rest take care of itself.
Yep. 102 pins difference in average. But if they both shoot their average, Taylor would move on. Once again, message board is live and operational. Let me know who you think is going to win the big game later today.
I tend to side with the team that scores the most points.
And of course, by big game, I'm talking about the big game tonight in the Swedish Soccer League between Malmo and...
I didn't know there was another game on.
Yeah, Malmo and Jurgensen. And don't forget, next week is an off week for the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour, the main tour. But the girls are having their invitational, quote unquote invitational. It's not really an invitational.
Their finale.
Their finale is a great way to say it. That is at, where's that at? Redland?
Matt's writing us notes that we're going to ignore.
Cool. We did that already.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
We blamed it on Stacy.
And what was your question?
Where are they next week? The girls?
Next week
Red
is
Lion.
Red Lion.
Red Lion.
Red Lion.
Red
PM.
Lion.
Yes.
Red Lion for the girls finale. The first 36 that enter
Correct.
are in.
Any girls are going to bowl.
The cut is, the full field is only 36.
Yes.
So the first 36 that sign up at www.pjbtbowlingseries.com, you are in. For the rest of us, we could sit at home and get ready to watch the Daytona 500. I do have to say, Skip, I do like getting to the finals before 4 o'clock.
Yes,
I could get
agree.
used to this. Now, if only we could find a way to be done with the finals by 4 o'clock. All right, looks like we're just about ready to go. We'll hand it down to Matt.
Okay, bowling fans, time to introduce our finalists for round 1 of today's finals, kind of the wild card round per se. We have the number 3 seed in scratch, Brody Wildenman, taking on number 6 seed, Nick Tomlinson. The other match is the number 4 seed, Jordan Shell, taking on number 5 seed, Cameron Carl. The winner of those 2 matches will advance to the semifinal matches. On the handicap side, we have number 3 seed, Lacey Slaymaker, taking on number 6 seed, Nick Michaels. The difference in handicap is 4 pins to Nick in that match. And then on our other match, we have number 4 seed, Mason Muckle, taking on number 5 seed, Taylor Miller. The difference in handicap for that match is 91. Okay, bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our round 1 finalists.
All right, and away we go. One game matches, winner moves on. Opponents are across from each other. Looks like Brody will be starting us off on lane 3. Don't forget, scratch for this match is on the left, handicap is on the right.
Good start there for Brody, picking up right where he left off. Looks like some of the, it almost seemed like quite a few of the scores actually got a little lower as we went on.
Yes.
Like they got a little tougher later in the day. So
Yes.
we might be in for some high scoring affairs around here.
Watching where they're throwing, you could tell that this has sat a little while. I know you don't get out to watch them bowl, but I do. Earlier today they were definitely standing more to the right than they are now. They were playing like a simple, like when I used to bowl, playing a nice simple like 10 to 5 or 12 to 5 kind of line. Not throwing it all that hard, just letting it get out there and letting the ball do its job to come right back into the pocket. All the scratch bowlers start out with a strike. The handicap side, Lacey missed a 10 pin. Nick went 6-3. Mason
Good try, bud.
left the fence and got 3. Taylor makes a spare. Brody leads a shaker 7. Nick with a double. Lacey leaves a 7-pin. So watching her first 2 shots, it looked like her ball lost a lot of energy coming into the pocket. So she's either needs to do one of 2 things. She needs to either move in on some oil so the ball retains its energy, or she needs to change balls. We'll see what she does coming up in the 3rd frame. She misses her spare. Nick struck. Jordan now up in the 2nd.
He's playing fairly straight. Looks like possibly a urethane ball.
I would say so. Astute observation there, Skip.
Can't go wrong with the old snowplow.
Taylor with a 10-pin. Tomlinson up, lane 3, lane 4. He's looking for an opening triple, and he gets it. Taylor covers her 10-pin. Mm, 10-pin for Brody. A little bad luck for him to start. Through 3 good shots, only got 1 strike. Mason with the spare, shows a lot of emotion there.
Good spare there for him after
Absolutely.
the gutter ball he started off with.
Cameron leaves a solid 10. Lacey, she went high, left a 3-6-10. Looked like she missed her mark left. Nick leaves the 2-4. Lacey makes her spare. Jordan with an opening triple.
Cameron finds himself down quite a bit now. He's going to just have to start over here and throw a couple more good shots and get back on it. Nick looking for his 4-bagger. Good shot there for him. 5 count for Mason.
Two 8-10 for Taylor.
Mason gets 8 there in the 3rd frame. Taylor covers 2 now. Better shot there by Cameron, but does not carry the 7.
4 in a row for Jordan. Nick comes in high, leaves a 3-6-10. Lacey gets her first strike.
And we got a good one brewing up top in the scratch division. And Mason leaves the same exact spare he left last time. Taylor up now, working on an open, looking to get back on the board. Much better shot there for her. She also could not carry the 7-pin. Jordan up now, looking for his 5-bagger. Nothing on the second shot for Mason. Taylor misses her 7-pin also. And Jordan gets his 5-bagger.
Ten pin for Nick. Let's see if Lacey could double here. She does.
Nick Tomlinson comes up high, leaves the 6-10. Brody up now looking for a 3-bagger, which will pretty much even that match up. Brody gets his 3-bagger and takes the advantage. Couple pins up. Spare there for Nick Michaels. Nick Tomlinson makes his spare also. Jordan up now on 4, looking for a 6-bagger.
And 3 minutes.
1-3-9 there for Mason. Taylor up now. Leaves the 4. Well, these guys in the scratch division now are just, they're on cruise control.
Yes.
Nice.
They're clapping for us, Skip.
They are. They should be.
Jordan with the front 6. He's well in control of his match. See if Brody could get his 4th in a row.
Ooh, that one just got down the lane just a little too far and never picked up. Now Nick with the opportunity to take the advantage back.
Okay, so I picked something, right?
Yeah. All you gotta do is trade it.
Because I sold picks
Anything you want.
Four-pin match in the handicap division on top between Nick and Lacey. That's what the handicap was too. So they're tied scratch.
So me might be lucky.
It makes the stack higher.
Oh, okay.
That's an 8-pin.
The old 8-pin. We've met a few times. Oh boy!
Wow.
Your ball will be right back.
Yes, 9 and
Mr.
a really big wiggle.
That's pretty good. We got that out of the way. I'm saying that. Let's say lucky.
So Taylor's going to need to do something here. She's got to start throwing strikes, whether she changes balls, something that drives a little harder in the back. That's probably her best option right now. Nick with the strike, so he'll be up at least 20 after 8. Ten-pin for Taylor. Her ball just has no energy once it hits the pocket there,
No.
Skip. Cameron with the strike. Let's see what Mason could do. He's got 146 with his handicap. Let's not watch Mason.
No. He did throw a gutter ball earlier though when he came back and got the spare, so
did?
he'd be looking to do that a second time here.
So he's up 46 with 3 frames to go. Nick is up a mark and a half. Lacey with a strike.
Did Mason get one or did your 2 gutter balls? Was it 2 gutter balls?
Much better, bud.
Did we get spammed again?
No.
Okay. Have 3 minutes.
Nick with a mark. Don't think he thought he made that.
No.
So he's still up 11 with 2 frames to go, but Lacey is on a strike, so she could cut that down to 5.
And I think our 2 scratch matches are just about over. Decent count here will end the first match. And that'll take care of that.
So the 6th seed moves on. He will face Eliza in the next round.
.242 for Nick Tomlinson. The other Nick over on the handicap side gets a strike. Big 4 for Lacey. 207 for Brody.
So on the handicap side, Nick is in the driver's seat. He's also the 6th seed.
Alright, you make this, mate. Very straight call here, bud.
So if Taylor strikes out, she still has a chance.
Hang in there, bud. You're still alright.
She can shoot 170. Mason would need at least 7 to tie. Big shot there for Lacey, making Nick show up here in the first ball of the 10. That's still less than a 10-pin match. And he comes right back with a double. That is going to pretty much seal that. 181 for Cameron Carl. Jordan Shell, 268, I believe. Nick Tomlinson and Jordan Shell moving on. Eliza Shirk, Nick Tomlinson, and then Trevor Courtney and Jordan Shell. And Nick Michaels. That's a triple there. That'll end that match.
I didn't come here expecting it to be something that would, like, I shoot 100. Usually it's like, I come here expecting maybe shoot like 250, 260. Once in a row.
189 for Nick Michaels.
I know.
Good ball. Get it. Yes, sir. Big shot.
That is going to end that.
Yeah. Clutch. Clutch by the little
That's the
one.
closest you can. Usually I have to go with a double. I have smart
Nice shot, Taylor.
How'd you do? Me, I roll. I was on Jordan. Jordan is pretty good.
I slept.
You got 260. Not too bad.
Yeah, I wasn't too bad.
Kid's handicaps too. He's so high. Taylor just had some unlucky shots.
No drive, no 5. That's what they used to say up in Hamburg
Okay.
And everywhere else.
and everywhere else.
I'd rather not have a bye. I would know what the range was. I think we're going over there anyway, so yeah.
Well, they're going to be a little tricky because throwing us
Alright.
But besides that,
Well, that's fine. Anything will pull up mine. I was throwing a pretty straight down. Yeah.
All right. Nick Michaels, 193 over Lacey Slaymaker, 148. And in our other match, Mason Muckle with a 180 to Taylor Miller, 158.
Yeah. Those 3 single pin misses.
They were the difference.
All right, so we'll get Matt in here to give out some awards, and then we'll get set up for our second match. Second set of matches.
Try to get out of your way.
Hello, Plague.
Okay, bowling fans, that concludes round 1 of today's NFL bracket final. Finishing officially in 6th in the scratch division, getting a $40 scholarship goes to Cameron Carl.
Cameron Carl, 6th place today in the scratch division.
And officially our 5th place finisher in today's tournament in scratch, getting a $40 scholarship. He also had a perfect game of 300 and 800 for the first 3 today. Goes to Brody Wildenman.
Brody Wilderman, officially in 5th today.
Our 6th place finisher in the handicap division, getting a $40 scholarship certificate, goes to Taylor Miller.
Taylor Miller, 6th place in handicap.
And our 5th place finisher in handicap, getting a $40 scholarship, goes to Lacey Slaymaker.
Lacey Slaymaker, 5th place in the handicap division.
Okay, on to our second matches, round 2.
All right. As we get ready for match number 2, let me pull up the upcoming schedule.
I got it right here in front of me.
To make sure I have the right one.
Well, yeah, mine's going to be a little off, so I don't have the updated one with all the...
I gotta remember just to flip those 2. So as stated earlier, next week the regular series is off, but the girls are having their season-ending tournament at
Red Lion.
Red Lion. That's right off of Route 72. Not too far, kind of down near Mannheim, that is.
And the weekend after that, we're at East Lincoln Lanes.
Yes, my favorite little bowling center. That's between 1 Lancaster and York.
Then after that, we head up to Chacos for our Super Adult Junior.
That's in Wilkes-Barre.
And that's how we finish off the month of February.
Any of those events, we definitely prefer pre-registrations. You could sign up at www.pjbtbowlingseries.com. There'll be a page there for you to register for any tournament that's upcoming. For most of our doubles tournaments, we offer a discount if you register 1 week in advance. Then we pick up in March with our 3-person tournament in Clearview. That's in Mount Joy. Then the week after, we go major number 8 back out to the Allentown area at Haja Rose Bowl. Then the 21st, I don't know if it's set up for the 5-person Baker, but I don't know if we're going to be doing that. My guess is probably not.
Not sure.
Yet to be determined. And then the final Sunday in March is our makeup tournament, makeup doubles tournament from last week's postponement at Trindle, out in Mechanicsburg. You could download the schedule also at www.pjbtbowlingseries.com. We do have a Facebook page where we keep everybody up to date. If you have not joined it, I suggest you do. We actually had a couple people here early today. They didn't get the message that we had an hour-and-a-half delay because they weren't part of our Facebook page.
What surprise they were in for?
Yes, they were.
Were they part of the modified kindergarten?
They must have been. So our Facebook page is PJBT Youth Information Page. And if this is your first time watching us here, thank you for joining us. If you like what you see, why don't you hit that subscribe button? If you got your notifications turned on, you will be notified each and every time we go live on the PJBT Tour. Also, don't forget, still looking for your guys' predictions on the upcoming Super Bowl tonight. So now for this match, they flip-flop. Handicap moves to the left side, scratch to the right side. So we got the handicap division, Hunter going against Nick. Hunter is getting 15 pins. And Jack going against Mason. Mason is getting 60 pins. So that's the 1 versus 6 and the 2. I think Mason was the 4th seed, so it's 2 versus 4. It's 1 versus 6, 2 versus 4. Scratch side, we got Eliza going against Nick. That's a 1 versus 6. And Trevor going up against Jordan. I believe that is a 2 versus 5 as well. 2 versus 4, sorry.
Right there's the line.
Okay, bowling fans, time to begin our semifinal matches. On the scratch side, to your right, our top seed, Eliza Shirk, taking on number 6 seed, Nick Tomlinson. In the other match, we have number 2 seed, Trevor Courtney, taking on number 4 seed, Jordan Shell. The winner of each semifinal match will then compete against each other in a one-game match on the opposite pair for the title. On the handicap side, to your left, we have top seed Hunter Totoli taking on number 6 seed Nick Michaels. In the other match, we have number 2 seed Jackson Coy taking on number 4 seed Mason Muckle. Okay, the winners of those 2 semifinals will advance to bowl each other on the right pair for the title. The handicap difference is Hunter Totoli getting 15 in his match and Mason Muckle getting 60 in his match. Okay? Bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our semifinals.
All right, off we go into the semifinals. Hunter against Nick, Jack against Mason, Eliza versus Nick, Trevor versus Jordan. Higher seeds are on the left of each pair. Lower seeds are on the right.
Yeah.
Hunter starts off with strike. Nick starts off with a strike. The other Nick starts off with a strike.
You done with this?
Eliza started off with a strike. Jack with a spare. Once again, don't forget to handicap this match is on the left. Scratch on the right.
Hold. That's better, bud. That's better.
Trevor with a strike. So just like in the first match, scratch division all starts off with strikes.
Yeah, Hunter.
Hunter with a double. Nick with a double. Eliza with a double. Skip Moyer with a double.
That's what I do.
All right. Make it spare, bud.
2-pin for Nick Tomlinson. Jack with back-to-back spares. Mason will be shooting a 2-pin of his own.
All right, big spare. Come on, keep the pressure.
Three in a row for Nick. Hunter came in a little high, left a 3-6. Jordan Shell up in the second. He doubles.
All right, big shot there. Big shot. Bring it home.
Jack with a strike in the third. Mason with a really good shot, left just the 5-pin. Let's see what Eliza could do here in the third frame, working on an opening double. That would be an opening triple.
All right, good track.
Nick Tomlinson with a spare. He's clean through three.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
Trevor with the slow messenger, taking out the 7. Ten-pin for Nick.
I think he's nervous too. I'm sure.
Relax.
Yeah, I know. That's good.
McMichael with a spare in the fourth. Eliza with all strikes on the board through 4. Nick misses his 10-pin.
Drops it here. Yeah.
Trevor Courtney with a strike.
Jordan Shell up now, looking for the front 4.
Yeah.
That certainly wasn't his best effort, but Jack with his second strike of the match. Nine pin for Eliza. Nick makes his spare. He's clean through 5. So is his opponent, Hunter. Hunter with 4 strikes. Liza covers her spare. She's up by 42 after 5.
Good shot there by Mason.
Two.
He's been a split making machine today. Chance.
That's got a chance, huh?
All right, good try, bud.
Jordan Shell with his 5th in a row. I believe Jordan started out the first game at the front 5.
He did.
And then he let the solid 8 in.
That looks like a whole lot of pressure.
Yes.
Liza with a strike. Nick Michaels with a 10 pin. Good shot.
Flat 10 there for Nick Tomlinson. And a dreaded 7-10. Nick over on 3 makes his 10 pin. And Nick over on 5 makes his 10 pin. Nick knows how to make 10 pins.
Trevor Courtney now up. Lane 6, frame 6.
Boy.
6 pin. Six pin on lane 6.
Throw your
In
strike
frame
shot here,
6.
bud.
Mason leaves the ever popular 1-3-5-7. I just left that last week.
Can't say I've added that one to my arsenal in quite some time.
Atari Bowl.
Not a chance. Look at that. Come on.
Maybe on the
Hard
Wii.
3. Good effort, bud.
Jordan got his 6th in a row.
Yeah, he needs to mark that. He's under pressure, but solid.
Liza comes in high, leaves a 3-6. Hunter came in high, leaves a 3-6, 9-10.
Big shot there for Nick on 4.
Clean it up on him. Gotta clean it up.
The other Nick came in light, left the bucket.
Yes. Yes. Come on, Mason. Way to mark, bud. Head pin, bud. Head pin.
4 count for Mason, and Jack comes back off of the 7-10 with a strike. Trevor with a strike. Frame 7. He's still in this match, but he's going to need Jordan to mess up a time or two here.
Which doesn't look likely at the moment.
Nope. Jordan's only missed twice, and one of them was
Right back in there. Yes.
a solid
Yeah.
Another strike there for Eliza.
Come on, Mace. Come on, bud. Concentrate on that head pin.
Nice try there by Jack.
A real good run at it there. Just missed it by an inch or so.
Oh, man. That means that much in a couple of weeks.
Double for Trevor.
Hit that head pin. You never know what happens.
What are you doing?
All right, bud. Stay with it. You're doing all right.
Can't remember the last time I was on pace to shoot 250 and I was getting rolled over.
Yes.
Drop 10 pounds leggings, but I have to sit down for a minute.
Well, that's how I was hoping you would start sitting down between balls. These knees too.
Standing there with his hands. Oh, mackerel. Just take a nice deep breath. Nice, honey.
Wow.
That one out early.
Lots of pressure.
Hunter with a very important double in the 8th and 9th. And Nick leads the ever popular 7-8.
Yeah. Trevor up now in lane 5. It's pretty much strike or the match is over. Hey, still got a chance. Still in it.
Yep.
All right, Mason. Big frame here, bud. Looks good. Get in there. Yes, sir. Big shot. Big shot, buddy.
Well, that pretty much gets Jordan on to the finals.
It'll be Jordan and Eliza.
In the other match on the handicap side, Mason is up by 20 on Jack going into the 10th. Top seed Hunter is through to the finals.
Yes. All right, Mason. Big finish here, Bubba. Come on, Mace.
Nice game, Eliza.
238 for Eliza over Nick's 191.
That's a good ball. Give it to Jersey.
Get two, Mace. Get two. Come on.
8 count from Mason. Front 10 for Jordan.
221 is his bonus if he gets 300.
Jack with a double. That match isn't over yet.
Jackson has to strike here.
Actually, he just
Spare,
he needs one.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh. 10 pin for Jordan. That'll be 289. Good game for him.
And Jack with a 165-163 victory over Mason.
Great game.
Good job, Mace.
Very good job, Mason.
All right, so we got our 1 and 2 seed on the handicap side, and the 1 and Jordan was the 4 seed, right? He wasn't the 5
Yes,
seed.
I believe.
$289, $259. Great match all around. All right, so that takes care of our semis. Give away some awards, and then we'll get ready for our finals.
What? Oh, okay. I followed traffic. I know.
It's happening. It's happening.
Okay, bowling fans, that concludes our exciting semifinal matches. Finishing in 4th in the scratch division, getting a $75 scholarship certificate and award goes to Nick Tomlinson.
Nick Tomlinson, 4th place finish in the scratch division.
And officially our 3rd place finisher in the scratch division, getting a $75 scholarship certificate and award goes to Trevor Courtney.
Trevor Courtney, 3rd place finish.
Officially our 4th place finisher in the handicap division, getting a $75 scholarship certificate and award goes to Nick Michaels.
Nick Michaels, 4th place finish in the handicap division.
And officially our 3rd place finisher in the handicap division, getting a $75 scholarship certificate and award goes to Mason Muckle.
Mason Muckle, 3rd place in the handicap division.
Okay, on to our title matches. Scratch will be on 3 and 4, handicap on 5 and 6.
All right, we'll set up for the finals. Flipping back again, Scratch is on 3 and 4. Handicap moves to 5 and 6.
Hunter and Jackson. You have 3 balls in each of them. Okay, Mason.
Yeah, I'm here. And I'm also partners.
Be proud of yourself, young man.
Hey.
So still looking for somebody to give me their first prediction for the Super Bowl. Don't have any predictions yet.
I'll take tails on the coin toss.
You know, interestingly enough, historically speaking in the Super Bowl, and this was broken on Fats TV Thursday night, by the way, on YouTube. So if you were watching Fats TV, you'll hear this again. Historically speaking in the Super Bowl, they use a commemorative coin for the Super Bowl every year. On average, the side that's the heads of the commemorative coin is about 2 ounces heavier than the tail side. Ergo, you have about a 52% chance that the tail side is going to be up top, and the head side is going to be down bottom. So I like your 52% chance there. Breaking news from Fats TV.
How can you beat that?
You can't.
And you didn't have to pay for it. That was a free freebie. Our 515 is looking pretty good.
Yeah. There was a couple prop plays that I did put in. I do like more scoring in the second half than the first half. Under 10.5 accepted penalties.
Start first on 3 and finish last on 4. Or start first on 4. Start last on 4. Start first, finish last. Start last, finish first. Third. Last. Okay, I can finish first. Sure.
All right, so it looks like Hunter will be getting 3 pins over Jack.
It's like in a smart account, but I understand, but it's in that account. No, not here. This is Matt's money. You don't throw your like that. I always say, where's He's only just for 5 years. There's interest.
Yeah, I got it from a 6-year-old.
That's why they were on the net for a while.
After a good tropical hunter.
Scott, we almost had the same score. I said 35-33.
Nothing's been as popular this time.
Okay, bowling fans, it is time for the title matches for today's PJBT Major Super Bowl Sunday event. On the scratch side, we have top seed Eliza Shirk taking on number 4 seed Jordan Shell. Eliza has elected to have Jordan start the match on lane 3. On the handicap side, we have top seed Hunter Totoli taking on number 2 seed Jackson Coy. Hunter has elected to start the match on lane 5, and he is getting the handicap difference of 3. All right, bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our title matches for today's PJBT.
All right, off we go. See who's going to take home the title for major number 7. The $300 first place scholarship in each division. Reminder, Hunter is getting 3 pins on the handicap side. He starts off with a 610. Hunter made his spare. Jack comes in light, leaves a 2-4-5. That looked like Eliza was playing basically the same line Jordan is. If I'm Eliza, I do not want to do that. Not with Jordan throwing your
Nice pickup, Eliza.
If she could find a way to be left of him, or she could bank it off of his line, it could be a really high scoring match.
Alright.
10 pin for Eliza.
One, Eliza.
Jack goes 6-3 in the second. Nine pin for Hunter. Lies with spare in the second. Hunter with a mark in the second. Opening double for Jordan. Strike for Hunter. Jackson up quick, not wasting any time.
That's a pull. I'm gonna have to put a little bit more time there and just settle down a little bit.
Opening triple for Jordan. Jack with a good spare.
And he throws a good shot and does not get rewarded at all for it.
He did the same thing last match.
Boy.
All right, Eliza, get one.
You know, there's some people that will not bowl if there's a split in the lane next to them.
And then you just get to a point where you don't have a choice.
All right, shake it off, Eliza.
Hunter with a double.
All right, get one.
Ten pin for Eliza. Washout for Hunter.
All right, Eliza.
Nine pin for Jack. And Jordan just keeps on going. Strike for Jack.
Very slow. Very slow.
All right, so Eliza's got to get out of the zone that she's in. She needs to play a different part of the lane. Watch out for Hunter. Much better shot. She went right of where Jordan was. She got to his outside. Double for Eliza. Double for Jack. That's a much needed triple for Jack. Is that current or is that? Come on, go. Here you go. Front 6 for Jordan.
Your thing?
Wow. So he's had the front 6 all 3 games here. Bucket conversion for Hunter. Front 7 for Jordan. Striking the foundation frame 9th for Hunter. Jackson actually threw 3 more strikes in a row. He had the chance to shut out Hunter. But instead, Hunter will go into the 10th with the lead.
Jackson strikes out here, though. He forces Hunter to double.
Yes. Wise with a strike in the 8th.
Big one.
Spare for Jack. So as long as he gets some pins here, he will force Hunter to mark. $187 So Hunter will have to mark. If he does it with a spare, he will need 4.
Go.
And he's going to need to make a split.
Yep.
He caught a break, tripping out the 8-pin there.
Still has to make it. He did.
As I said, he caught a break, tripping out the 8-pin there.
Needs 7.
All right, 193, 187 victory. And over here with Jordan's front 9, he's, as long as he gets decent count in the 10th, he's still up 800. All right, 203 for Eliza. So we'll see if Jordan could finish it out this time. They had 268 the first game, 289 the second game. Okay, that's 10. Looked like he set that one a tad bit short, but it held.
I've got 5 going in, It's gonna come back, Jordan. It's gonna come back this big.
You could always change balls, Jordan.
Paul does not run. Can you get 2 balls in 1 or 2?
All right, so we had to wait for Jordan's ball to come back. All right, so if he strikes here, that's 857 if he strikes here. I'm not sure I've ever myself witnessed scores that high.
Bro!
All right, that, my friends, is a $200 and some odd shot for the 300. That's an 857 series. Not sure where that fits in on the PJBT. That could be a record.
Oh my God.
And don't forget, one of those was a solid 8-pin. So he realistically could have went 289, 289, 300. All right, so we'll give out some awards, and then we'll have some quick interviews.
Okay, bowling fans, that concludes today's PJBT from here at 222 Dutch Lanes. We want to thank Roto-Grip Rick and Roto-Grip for sponsoring today's event. Runner-up finisher in the scratch division, getting a $150 scholarship certificate and award goes to Eliza Shirk.
Eliza Shirk. Second place, scratch division.
Our runner-up finisher in the handicap division, getting a $150 scholarship certificate and award goes to Jackson Coy.
Thank you, Mr. Boyer.
Okay, and for our scratch division champion, what an amazing feat. First time we've had a 300 in the finals in a couple of years, shooting 857 for his 3 games in the finals. He takes home a total of $521. That's $300 for the win and $221 300 pot for the perfect 300 game during the final game. $521 and the first place glass bowling pin for a major title goes to Jordan Shell.
Jordan Shell, your scratch champion.
And our first-time champion in the handicap division, getting a $300 scholarship certificate and the first-place glass bowling pin for a major title goes to Hunter Denoli.
Hunter Denoli, first place, handicap division.
All right, we'll get a picture with our winners and we'll send them back for final interviews. We thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to join the crew next Sunday Next Sunday is the girls-only event for the PJBT, and then 2 weeks from today will be our next PJBT. We'll be at East Lincoln Lanes in York for a singles event on February 21st. Thank you.
All right, let me set up the camera for some interviews while we get some pictures.
Okay, winner.
Yeah, see, you got 2 of them.
Because the lighting is better over here. So, over there, just stand like a triangle.
It's all right. Perfect. We got a mask covers up the lunch.
Yeah.
Trust me, I look a lot better on TV with my mask on than without it. What are you laughing at?
I know.
All right, you got a final interview with Jason.
Yeah, unfortunately, you gotta talk to him. Well, now he's gonna come out.
Yeah, I got to take this off now. Hunter! Hunter!
I do.
Let's see here. Let's adjust this a little bit. All right, so we are here with our handicap division champion, Hunter. Is it Detoli? Detoli.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So I'm sure you knew that you had to make that 210 to win.
Yeah. I was definitely scared when I left it too.
You caught a bit of a break because you had the 810 up there for a moment, and then the 8-pin fell. At what point did you know you made it?
Probably when I laid the ball down. I was fairly certain I made it.
Okay, very good. Well, you bowled great all day today.
Thank you.
What was your secret?
I just so happened to find a line early in every game, and it just happened to work out.
What equipment did you use?
I used a mix between the Pitch Black, the Tropical Surge, and the Squatch Solid, and for a spare ball I used the Ice Storm.
Very good, very good. And you bowl out of Hanover.
Yes.
Anybody you want to say hi to?
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
I know she's in there.
Anybody you want to say thanks to? You got a coach that you want to say thanks to?
Not really.
Not really?
Just my pap. He was the one who had me switch balls during the first 6 games.
Okay.
And focus up, so.
All right. Is this your first title?
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever made it past what would have been match play.
Okay. Very good.
And it's one of my very few PJBTs I've actually bowled in.
Very good. Well, now you're qualified for our season-ending tournament. You got the automatic invite down at Limerick. All right, taking home the first place title today in the handicap division. We'll let you get out of here so you can go home and watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Who do you got?
I don't know. Not the biggest.
You're not the biggest football fan? I have the Mets over the Celtics.
I used to watch it, but I kind of just fell out of watching it.
Got ya. All right, well, we'll let you get home.
All right, see ya.
Hunter Detoli, handicap champion today. All right, so we'll get Jordan in here now. Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
857, that's pretty impressive. Let me just state that what I think the key to your victory today was the fact that you were yelling at your brother this morning about not filling out the form that you got to fill out when you first walk in this place.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think you got it.
So, what urethane ball were you throwing? Because obviously you were throwing urethane.
Yes, sir. I was throwing Brunswick Grizz.
Okay.
I think that came out in like the 89.
That's
1989.
That's now we know why you won, because these old bowling balls are a lot better than they have a thicker shell to them.
Yeah.
They just hit harder.
Agreed.
Thank you. See, us old things still work pretty good. So, did you have to adjust at all going
Yeah.
from 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 back to 3 to 4?
Yeah, so when I started, 3 hooked just a board sooner, and then 4 was a little tight, so I had to square up a little bit. And the key for me all day was just keep the slow footwork and just focus on that all day. Just let the ball do the work on it.
So, you shot 857. Realistically, it should have been 878. You left
Yeah.
that solid 8 pin in there.
Yeah.
Else it would have been 878. I do believe 857 is the highest I've ever seen bowl live. So, congratulations for that.
Thank you.
I've never bowled that high.
My highest
on
it's my
Atari, I
highest
have. On Atari bowling, I have. And that is your high series.
Yeah.
Did you throw urethane all day?
I threw it the first 5, and then it got a little weird. Game 5, and I had to switch off of that, and I just couldn't find the right look. But and then we were on fresh the next couple games, so I was kind of happy about that.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. All right. So where do you bowl out of? Right down the road.
Yeah.
Right.
Beard bowling.
Yep. Yep. We gotta say yes. I'm sure we'll see a nice big post tonight by Jeff, for sure.
I hope.
Who would you like to give a thanks to?
Well, of course, you said before, but Jeff at Beard Bowling, they do a fantastic work with drilling everyone's equipment, and it's the only reason I could shoot the high series that I did. My mom and my brother for supporting me, my dad and everyone, all my other fans. Shout out to you.
To me.
Yeah. PA, thanks.
So what title is this number for you?
Total, I think it's 3 or 4. I think
3 or
4.
4. All right. All right. Well, I hope you guys watched that incredible feat of bowling that we had. He only had 3 non-strikes. An 8-pin. What'd you leave in the first game? Was it a 4-pin or a 10-pin? And you remember by chance?
I can't remember.
All right. I know over here you left a 10-pin.
It might have been a 10 as well.
So, can't complain about that. You're a champion. Jordan Show.
Thank you very
Congratulations. All right, so we'll bring Skip in here and then we'll wrap it up. Skip's got to go pick me up my pizza. Hey, see that? You come back on here and we have an 850 series.
I'm telling you.
It's all you, buddy. It's all you. So, next week, off week for the main tour, but the ladies' season-ending tournament at Redline down in the Mannheim area.
Yep.
10:30 start time.
First 36 bowlers, so you got to
Yes.
sign up online. Once we hit 36, that's it.
Yes. You can sign up at PJBTBowlingSeries.com.
And then the week after that, we're at East Lincoln Lanes.
My favorite little bowling center.
We'll see everybody there.
Yep. For all of us at the PJBT, we're going to watch football. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen.
Later.